Hello day. I'm so happy that the explanation resonated with you. So today at 9:30 Greenwich Mean Time, there's going to be a class that is about this. And a lot of people ask questions that are perfect that answer this too. But I'm going to touch on your question specifically in this video. For everyone who's new, hi, I'm Nicole. I'm an energy coach and mentor. I see energy as an artistic expression, and I help you find out more about your unique energy and all the other energies around, especially using art as tools. We've built a really fun community, and that encompasses our live, which is every day at 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, except when we have a class like today, which is at 9:30 Greenwich Mean Time, p.m. both times. So when it comes to offerings, the reason why that happened is that's how humans make connections with energies that they are either creating or have already created with original energies. And remember, all the gods are basically, you can think of them as translators of bigger, more abstract energies and information and stories and things that won't make sense to a human. So when we know that, it kind of changes things, right? So in the old days, when someone was a baker, I'm going to talk about this in the class. When someone was a baker, when someone was a farmer, they would, that's their whole personality, right? They're not like our time period where even if we have a fake personality, their personality was basically like just a baker or just a, it was like their family was their personality. And so for them to connect with a god, it would be that that's what they're bringing to the table. So yes, gratitude is important with everything. It's important for your life. It's important for your relationship with yourself, with other fellow humans. So why wouldn't gratitude be good for that? So gratitude, I'd say, is separate from when you're trying to build a bridge or a connection with a god or any energy, or even if it's someone that's yourself. The best way to do that is to basically find out who you are. So if you don't know who you are, but you have like some kind of mask that you use in your everyday life or things that really you like, it could be something so shallow. You can start with that, and that still counts as you. So that will be the little glasses that you will see and that you will connect with that bridge. It's your little, you can think of an actual bridge. So their energy is like here, and they have a bridge built based on a culture, based on whatever has brought that, bridge over here, right? And then when you find out about a god, you or something happens where the god is in that energy or something like that, like it could be a season thing, you start building the bridge to connect with that bridge. And that bridge, that connection, which is the thing that I talk about a lot, I'll talk about in a second, that connection is what's going to form that bond, so that you're actually going to be able to talk to them. So just like how the God job role is changing what that abstract is, then you're connecting with that God because that God has the right culture or the right symbolism that makes sense to you and resonates with you, and the type of storylines and the way that they're the way that they express their, like just like if it was a language, like I said, a translator, you speak their language. So that God will resonate with you for that information. So instead of thinking about what the God likes, think about what you like and think about what you bring to the table. Who are you? So when a lot of the time I've seen people do altars on TikTok, the gods are like, tell them. Basically someone will do an amazing altar that is all about the gods, and it's like so accurate, it's like it's perfect, like they just got it right, but then they forget about themselves. There's nothing on that. The only thing that's theirs is the fact that they own it and it's in their house, but it doesn't show their personality. Your personality is not in there. So it just really depends on what you want. If you want an archetype, that's a different thing. That's not a god. An archetype is going to not be as deep. You're not going to learn as many things. You won't be having a translator. You're going to have a translator of the god. So basically those archetypes are helping you understand the god job roles more. So for example, if you are reading a book about a god, the information when you're reading it and extra things that you might get, that will be sort of like the archetype. So if you write songs, or you're a singer, or you just really love music, and also maybe you're just so into music and this is a way that you want to express things, and it's about you, that is basically let's say you're building the bridge with bricks, those would be your bricks to meet halfway. Because this is something people don't talk about, and I think it's because they're focusing so much on archetypes, which is understanding the gods so much. But if you really want that connection and to learn more about your energy and other things and go deeper, the gods are going to help you with that if you are putting a lot of yourself into it, because that is, in the end of the day, it like most of the energy that's going to be talking to you is going to be your energy. So you want to put in that energy that you think is applicable of you into that little concoction. But we'll talk about that more in the class. If anyone is interested in the class but they can't make it tonight, and this is too short notice, or they're seeing this video in the future at some other time, all the classes are recorded and put on Patreon. And it's in the first tier that you can look at them, or you can just get them individually. But yeah, so this will be up there. So I hope to see you in the class. And I hope that makes sense, because I just wanted to like address it deeper. It could have been part of the class, but I think that it's like, you know, I don't know if you're coming or not. And also I put this image in the background to show how the, like, you know, we're thinking of them as always like individually, but you can think of it like an ecosystem. And so when you need something here or you need something here, like they're all doing different things and going on and stuff like that. So this is kind of a, like, if you have in your mind's eye, this is kind of the energy and wild vibe that's going on, right? So yeah, so if you are a beginner with your spiritual path and energy and things like that, I think the community is, this is for everyone else watching, the community is very helpful for this. And we're having so many new things coming. If you check out on my website, you can see all the offerings we have currently. But one of them is the live that is 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time every day, Monday through Friday. And it might change. There might be a few days where we're going to do it in a private live, and we'll let everyone know when that starts. But for now, it's still the normal live. So hope to see you in our community. And yeah, have a look at all of our spiritual energy offerings.